Just tested pretty much all 4 pulleys, guys. Can see right now it is not looking too good. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well today. Just a quick little test thing I want to do real quick. Some of you guys told me how to do this, and I also want to try it for myself. Scrolling down through the comments, a lot of you guys told me to take the serpentine belt off and inspect all the pulleys by hand. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there. I'm not really trying to take the whole belt off. So throwing it back, guys, to like my first video, like one of the first videos for how to like replace a serpentine belt. What you're going to do is take a 14 mil wrench, stick it on the bottom of your tensioner pulley there. It should lock right in. So it should look something like this. Again, that's a 14 millimeter wrench. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a diesel breaker bar for leverage, and we're gonna just lock it right into that wrench. So it's gonna be just like this, guys. You're gonna come back just towards you. So with all the leverage, you could slowly see the belt start to come away from the pulleys, and you're gonna be able to lift that right off with your fingers. I'm gonna show you guys. So as you could see, now that you have tension on the tensioner pulley itself, you could just slide the belt right off of the idler and just kind of tuck it off to the side, just like that. And then you can release the tension now, so just like that. There goes my wrench on the ground. Also, guys, before you go like finagling with the belt too much, make sure you take a picture and remember how it's set up exactly. So I got my light on. I don't even think I could reach down to the AC compressor if I had to, but like I said, I got the 3 pulleys that I want to inspect out right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start messing with those and see if we could find any play or anything like that. We got the first idler pulley right here. Now I'm wiggling this back and forth. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is play in the idler pulley. I don't know if that's normal, but we're gonna go ahead and spin this thing. So it's spinning fairly easy, guys. There is no grinding noises, no anything. Gonna work our way down. We have the tensioner pulley right here. Go ahead and spin that. Just kind of messing with the tensioner pulley right now, guys, and it seems to be fine. No play really. Back at the top, the idler pulley, if you guys can see that. Got the alternator pulley here. Literally just inspected all 3 of these pulleys, the idler, tensioner, and the alternator pulley, and none of these are like making any weird noise or anything like that. But I don't know if it's normal, but the alternator is kind of harder to spin, which I'm assuming that might be normal, but I'm not 100% sure. And the idler pulley has some play in it right here. As you can see, it's got actually a decent wobble. So that's kind of like, I'm kind of like wondering if that might be what's making the noise, but I'm not sure. All right, guys, so I know it's super hard to see right now, but I was messing with the water pump pulley as well, just right underneath your tensioner and your alternator pulley. It's literally right there with the belt on it, in between the 2. Idler, tensioner, alternator, and the water pump pulley. The only one that seems to catch my attention is the idler because it has a little bit of play. Maybe the alternator is like kind of a little harder to spin. I don't know if that's normal. So right now as it sits, I am going to order another OEM idler pulley. I know you guys said it might not matter, but I'm just going to change it anyways because it's the cheaper part. So I'm going to get that out of the way, and then I'm gonna keep an eye on the alternator because I'm still not 100% sure on that, because it is kind of harder to spin. It just seems like there's resistance, and the water pump made like slight noise, but it was kind of like it was like a little grinding, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and put this belt on real quick. So like I said, make sure you remember your pattern there. That should be on, and then I'm gonna put my wrench. Wrench goes on the tensioner pulley, and then let me grab my big boy. Slide that right into the wrench and come back towards yourself, and you could see the tensioner pulley kind of just releasing back, and then you can easily just slide the belt. Belt should slide right on over your tensioner or your idler pulley. All right guys, belt is back on, and I'm pretty much just gonna leave it like this until I bring it over to the shop and order the idler pulley. Once I get the idler pulley, I'm gonna take the whole belt off, jack the car up, crawl underneath. I'm gonna inspect everything down there and hopefully find the issue, guys. So, I will see all of you in the next video. And remember, never stop wrenching.